I am just as happy as I am nervous as all hell about performing in New York. I'm from small city town, Orlando, Florida, and by way of Cairo, Egypt, so very different. I'm really excited to be here. Before I go into the poetry, I'm going to just, I guess, in the spirit of storytelling, I'll tell you one of the people that really motivate me to do what I do, and that's my little brother. So like 3-4 years ago, I was in my room, and that's when I was like in my like hippie stage, like in the middle of it, like in the thicket of being a hippie. I'm like, there are posters everywhere in my room about like, I don't know, women's rights here, this, there, and right on top of my head was one that was about a recruitment center that got shut down by the People's Power. And little brother that I almost raised for like, I guess a small portion of like his childhood. I almost raised a kid. And in walks Miriam Gabriel, and he, you know, posted yarns on my head, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be a Marine. And tomorrow he's going to Afghanistan, and I love the kid to death. We never, ever, ever argued about it. I still write about peace rights and, you know, just peace rights, whatever that means. Peace studies. He's a Marine. I'm very proud of him. I love him. A lot of people are, you know, kind of wondering about that, but it taught me, though. It taught me what I've been learning all along, but even school couldn't teach me, to be honest with you, and that's when you follow life. You better follow it all the way, because it will not let you settle down on values or, you know, some standard of what it means to help the world. Life will just, stories will just lead you, and not the values that you stick by. The story will be your value. Now, I'll go into the poetry. All right, I'll start with this one. It's called All You Woman. But you see, I don't freeze anymore. I used to squeeze and wring my knees when I said please. I pleased. I stood clothed and all covered up and sometimes carved up and scared to be whole and only oozing profusely what never bruised, what made puritanical ease, and the blame, malema. Then it was to sleaze, you know, to wildly stampede my veins with veers, and so the finesse of impulse had just the light speed of a fallen star, and the limbs, the arm falling here, and the leg falling there, and the thigh here, and the thigh with that person, and the arm with that person, and staring to him, begging me, just keep me inside, just let me in. Again, I'm scared right now. Shame. Therefore, I never had to face this beautiful, profound, colorful inner egg basket, this germinating Arab Spring, this occupying of my heart, and my here, my here right now, all of these eggs right here. And you know, it always started with a freeze. All these detours started with a freeze, begin to contract the next disease, to distract my past, to beg for escape from genuine birth labor of the self, this agony and joy and ecstasy of birth labor of yourself. And so I can't blame you though, freeze. You know, I can't blame you, freeze. There is too much concoction and contradiction and contrition and creativity to say in 1-to-1, you know what, you suck and I love you and I don't think you're being honest with me. And so I was urged by sweet exegesis, second language syndrome here, kicked into my womb by inner to outer prolific excrement, and this excitement, this up to down, inner to outer, and so that I can now say in one sentence, you suck, I love you, and I don't think you're being honest with me here, and neither have I. So we're gonna talk here until we are laid bare, until we strip the stars off each other's hair with telepathic light speed, baby. And so, no. And ergo, no. And from here on, no. You know, I can stop, move, but to need to freeze, no more. Freeze no more, woman. Never freeze again. And that's how hard it is to say to you, audience dear, what it means to be one body. After years of bittersweet dismemberment, these words, a graffiti full of soul and suffering, honor my martyred many hats, all these martyred many hats, to birth me, a planet, whole and anew. Thank you all.